What is Pandas? Pandas is a Python library that helps you store, manage, and work with data in tables such as Excel or CSV. So you can easily clean it, analyze it, and prepare it for Python libraries such as matplotlib. We will be learning matplotlib in our next video, so stay tuned. Now, let's get into our easy to understand Pandas tutorial. Here we've got two CSV files, and these are going to be our main data source. We'll be using Pandas to perform many operations on these CSVs, but mainly on students.csv. First, we need to import Pandas as PD. The first operation that we'll carry out is called series. Series is a single column of data with index values to its left, just like a spreadsheet. First, let's initialize an array of numbers and create series out of it. Series. Pass it the array of numbers, and now we will simply print out the series. So as you can see, we've got our values, our numbers, but we've got index values to its left as well. This is what series looks like. Next up, we'll create a data frame. Data frame is like an Excel table. Let me show you. First, let's initialize our dictionary. Now we will be creating a data frame out of the dictionary that we have. Simply pass the dictionary in, and now we will print out our data frame. So here we have it, guys. We've got our table, also known as a data frame. It's got its indexing. It has more than one columns. Next up, we will be reading a CSV file into a data frame. We will just mention the file name and simply print out the data frame. Here we have successfully fed the CSV data into a data frame table. Since I have fed CSV data into a data frame, I can perform multiple operations, such as displaying just a single column of that data frame. Simply print students data frame and the name of that specific column. Let's see what column name we could go for. We'll go for all the names of the students. We can see all the name of the students. We can also set conditions to show very specific information from our data frame. I would like to display only the students that have passed. As you can see, Alice and Bob are the only ones that have passed. So through our condition, we get very specific data. Let's move on. For the purpose of practice, let's try a different condition. I would like to see students that got a grade above 70%. I would like to know the name of the column, which is going to be grade. And it needs to be greater than 70. Let's print this. All right, so let's confirm. Alice, Bob, David. Alice, Bob, and David indeed are the only ones that got an above 70% grade. Now comes the storing, managing, and cleaning part of Pandas. I would like to check for missing values in our data frame. In this output, we can see that we indeed have some missing values in the third row and in the fourth row, namely grade and the column passed. We may want to clean up or get rid of rows that are incomplete or corrupt. Here we will want a cleaned data frame. We will be dropping any of the rows that are incomplete. As you can see, we've dropped the rows that were incomplete. In many cases, those rows can also be corrupted data. So this is one way of cleaning rows in our data frame. We may also want to replace that missing or corrupted data with healthy and useful data. Here we're simply replacing all the missing data in the past column with yes. So as you can see, our output replaces the missing data in the past column for David with a yes. We may want to merge two sources of data together into one data frame. Here, our second CSV is called contacts.csv, and the common column between these two CSV files is the name column. We will need to first feed the CSV data into a data frame. Let's print out this data frame to confirm. So now we have our contacts data frame. Let's merge the two. Let's print out our merged data frame now. There you have it. We've got our emails from the contacts CSV and all the rest of the columns from the students CSV. You may not want to get rid of all the rows with missing values. Sometimes you might want to get rid of rows that have missing values in specific columns. Here, we're going to be getting rid of rows that have missing grades. Let's display our data frame now. As you can see, we have all the rows that have grades mentioned. Pandas has the capability of executing complex logic on its data frames. We would like to run a function that will categorize all the grades according to either A, B, C, or D. This function will be passed an integer, namely grade. If grade is greater than or equals to 80, it will return an A grade. Else if the grade is greater than equals to 70, it will return a B grade. Else if the grade is greater than equals to 60, it will return a C grade. Else it will return a D grade. Now we'll apply this categorizing function to our student's data frame. Let's display our data frame now. As you can see, we have the grade category column now, and the logic is categorizing each student's grades accurately. So that's all for Pandas, guys. It's as simple as that. And please stay tuned for more. Thank you.